Hey guys, Trent here. I'm in Ajumma in West Covina, and I'm here with the owner, Devin.
Hi, I'm Devin. Me and my wife are the creators of Ajumma in West Covina. We are a Korean bar, Asian fusion restaurant.
So how do you come up with the concept?
Well, originally we wanted to start a Korean bar in the traditional sense. And as the idea evolved, we thought about what we grew up and what makes us who we are. And in California, we have access to all kinds of food around the world. And so we started marrying the ideas of different flavors from different regions and putting it together in our own unique dishes. Growing up, we're exposed to food from all over the place. And we started playing around with different flavor profiles from different cuisines. And we started creating some of our own dishes that we feel are both foreign and familiar to our audience here in West Covina. And so we took the idea of Korean bars that we grew up with and we made our own version of it. So when we started the restaurant, I really was concerned about the experience, and I wanted the high ceilings, the nice lights. I want people when they come in here to feel relaxed and they have a good time. You know, somewhere where we can bring a date, or if you want to have a group of people, it'd be comfortable for everybody.
Devin, how old are you?
I am going on 35.
35. How did you manage to save up to get a restaurant like that?
Well, what originally happened was instead of buying my wife a huge ring and a nice wedding, we decided to save that money and to try to build ourselves a better future, a part of the American dream. And so we decided that we wanted to start a business. And here we are.
Wow. Let's get back to you're a pharmacist.
Yeah.
What got you into the restaurant business?
So I, being a second generation or 1.5 generation Asian American, my wife as well, we actually have a lot of background in the restaurant business. I was able to work at Modern China Cafe in Walnut Creek in Northern California, where my uncle runs a successful restaurant bar. And there I really learned about customer experience and and what really keeps customers coming back. Bella, her mother and her grandmother had a restaurant in Tokyo. And from there, she really started developing the idea about the quality of food. And we really just started marrying some of our ideas together. Our parents keep hammering into our heads that you have to maintain a very high quality of food. And the reason being is when the quality goes down, the customers stop coming back. And we try, we're very diligent in making sure our food is fresh and of good quality. And so we treat our customers like our family. We want to serve them the very best.
What's coming up?
So we have a really cool dish that I'm going to prepare for you. And this is a seared salmon over a miso risotto. And we kind of started off with a more traditional Italian dish, and we just added some Asian flavoring to it. Originally, the idea came about because we wanted to incorporate more dishes that are both tasty and something that we kind of already have in the kitchen. So I was roaming through and I'm looking around the kitchen, and one day I made this dish, and we had our employees, our associates try the dish, and they all loved it. So we're thinking about incorporating this dish onto the menu. Okay. So this is our Ajinori series tacos, and they are basically a spin on the traditional taco. Ajinori is really not a real word. It's just the word Ajumma with the word nori, which is Japanese for seaweed, and put together. Because we have a series of tacos that are, instead of using the traditional tortilla, we actually fry a tempura seaweed as a taco shell. So let me talk about the soft shell crab. It's called holy crab because it's delicious. What we did here was we thought about the taco in the traditional sense and the non-traditional sense. And we did the seaweed taco and tempura and we added our ingredients. And to finish off the dish, we wanted something Latin. So we have a house-made lime crema sauce that we put on top to give it extra creaminess. Because the tempura, the taco's crunchy, and we wanted something that's creamy to complement the crunchiness, we have this house lime crema to go along with it, and it is a perfect combination. Our other taco here is actually the original ajinori. This is the salmon in love. And this originally started with me trying to play around with the item and how to make it look really pretty. And just so happens it actually turned out to be pretty tasty as well. Some of the things that we did was we add about 3 sauces to the taco to give it different levels of flavor. And we put crab and masago, which is fish egg, and salmon and rice, and it is like a sushi roll and a taco. Thirdly, we have this bulgogi fries. This actually came about. This is an existing dish at other restaurants. I've had several at several different places, and one thing I noticed is that they're all really greasy. And so, with our creation of this dish, the only thing that's cooked in oil is the fries. It's deep fried, but there's no oil in any of the other ingredients to try to make it as light as possible, but very flavorful at the same time.
I've been waiting all day. So this one is the salmon filled with crab, rice. I'm just gonna have a taste at it. Oh, that's so good. Beautiful crunch to it. The rice is seasoned. The salmon has a little spiciness. There's like sriracha sauce, mayonnaise. So complex. There's so many different flavors to it.
Yeah.
You have your sweet, you have your spicy, and then the rice has the soy. So everything's all perfectly flavored all the way through.
Yeah.
So every bite you have is a different flavor. So you bite the bottom, you have a different flavor. You bite the top, you have a different flavor. Okay, so next one on the list is soft shell. So you can see a little claw here with some cream. Let me have a taste of this. The crispiness, that's crab flavor with the lime cream flavor on top. Gives it a wonderful contrast to the crispiness and the fry flavor of the crab. Oh, that's so good. You could taste all that. There's a balance between the acidity and the creaminess from the avocado and the cream. That's a wonderful dish. Wonderful dish. I'm gonna take one more.
That one's everyone's favorite.
Oh, especially when you get to the middle of it. And you're hitting the body of the crab. All that crabbiness, all that crab flavor comes out. Wonderful. If you guys never had soft shell, come down here, try it. Beautiful presentation. Risotto and the miso sauce. Let's try the miso by the risotto by itself. Creamy.
It's like a umami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6th flavor.
That's what's in there. Wonderful flavor. And then let's try the salmon. perfectly cooked there. Nice and still juicy in the middle. It's not overcooked. Has like a Cajun flavor on top of it too.
A little bit, yes.
I don't think I can stop eating. Oh, wonderful. So this is a new dish. You guys got to come down here and request it. So these fries are seasoned, right?
Yeah. So
They're
so
with
the fries are seasoned with a house mix of spices, and then you have a cheese and kimchi mix to give it a little bit of saltiness, and then you have very savory bulgogi on top, and eggs.
Okay. So to eat this, what's the best place? Just pop the egg and smear it all over?
Everybody has their own way.
Yeah. I like to pop my egg and just smear it. Just get it all creamy. Alright. But I'm gonna go ahead and try the gogi. Perfectly seasoned. A little bit of sweetness, spiciness, soy flavor to that. And then I could taste the sriracha, combine everything, a little bit of eggs. Oh, wonderful combination. The cheese, nice and creamy, with the sriracha, nice and spicy. Eggs makes it a little bit creamy. Oh, wonderful dish. You're gonna have to help me. What are your hours of operation?
So we are open from 11:45 to 11 at night on the weekdays. Friday, Saturday, we're open from 11:45 to 1 a.m. And sometimes we let our guests stay a little longer.
That's a good owner. So they have it, beers on draft. So if you're gonna order this, you're gonna have to get some beer. So, and then they do make some specialty drinks. So, Devin, thank you for having me out here.
Thank you, Trent.
And thank you for serving me up some delicious food.
Huh? Okay.
And come on down, West Covina, 7 days a week.
6 days a week. We're closed on Mondays.
Don't come Monday. You're good, but they won't be open.
All right, well, enjoy
Thank
the meal.
you.
Okay.